with me if I'm like sneezing and sniffling a lot in this video. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. I like to talk about books, book reviews, reading vlogs, some A Song of Ice and Fire stuff. If any of that interests you, then please subscribe, like, and yeah, today I want to talk about some updates, specifically Winds of Winter update, and I don't know, just kind of chat a little bit. So if that interests you, then keep watching. If not, that's okay. There's like other videos to watch. I'm a little bit late to this just because I've been like in kind of Thanksgiving holiday mode, but there was like the first Winds of Winter update in a while, and I'm saying update kind of like in quotes in jest almost, because it wasn't really an update at all. It was kind of the same thing we keep hearing over and over again. I'm working on it. I have like 1,100 pages. So the update is that basically nothing has changed, and less of a proper update, more like excuses as to why it's been basically taking so long and why it's been so difficult. And honestly, I cannot imagine like the immense pressure that George R.R. Martin feels trying to write this, especially given how the show ended. I feel like there's that almost like in a way added even more pressure for him to make sure that it's different from the show. I'm guessing that even though it was already probably going to be different, I'm guessing he might even actively change things to like make sure that people are more satisfied. And I think again, that's like a whole nother layer of pressure. Just, it feels like for some time he's lost his prioritization. He's gotten his prioritization really different. And like I said, I definitely have sympathy for many reasons, and I just think that it's really apparent that he has simply lost or like gotten lost in, but I think lost kind of some of the material and the drive to finish this. Like he just does not have the drive. I know there's like writer's block, but I almost think like it's become like a chore for him. Like I don't think it's enjoyable anymore. I think it's become a chore for him, and the way that he writes is maybe not super conducive to like getting a big elaborate story done in a timely manner. He's often stated that he's like more of a gardener. I think we will get it at some point, and A Dream of Spring, not so sure, but like they'll put out whatever they can put out and we'll get some type of closure. It's just kind of frustrating because it's a little bit like, I don't know, I think that there's something, just like push through a little bit, just get something out that's not perfect. And this is maybe a really good indication of why the like gardener technique of writing is maybe not the best if you're doing it for a job. I feel like you could probably take take some notes from Stephen King, who just has like a really like push through it mentality. Obviously he pushes out books like nobody's business. It's a little frustrating. It's for sure, it's definitely frustrating. But I also sympathize with him. So there's like really two sides to it. And honestly, with all of like the A Song of Ice and Fire talk, I do want to put in my 2 cents that like I was enjoying House of the Dragon, as I similarly really enjoyed Fire and Blood. Like I've been enjoying it, so don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying the other projects that are putting off Winds of Winter, which again conflicts my feelings even more. It makes it so much harder. And I am excited for more. I'm excited for more House of the Dragon. I'm excited for more Fire and Blood. Like those are things that I also really want more of. So it's kind of hard to blame him for wanting to work on these, in my opinion, because like they're really exciting. I can't imagine. I would imagine for him it's really difficult because he has the Song of Ice and Fire books, but those are part of obviously this whole world of which Fire and Blood, like House of the Dragon, like all of these are part of the world too. And so maybe that main story has just felt like such a chore for him, and these are exciting and fun. And so like honestly, I kind of get it, but ultimately I feel like he committed to one thing first a little bit, you know what I mean? Like he got us all hooked on this story first. But that being said, like I said, I understand these other things are exciting, so I think I might be more sympathetic than a lot of people in that way. And I do enjoy, like I love the Dunk and Egg stories. I'm really excited for Fire and Blood Volume 2, like if those things ever come to fruition too. So we'll see. I'm just kind of giving my 2 cents on the update and my thoughts on this whole thing. I think I've become a little bit softer. I think I used to really be a little bit grumpier about it, and I'm a little more understanding now. Kind of going off of the A Song of Ice and Fire, I know there's like talk of like the J Snow spinoff, which I would love, but again, I feel like that's another thing that'll just delay it further, because honestly, well, and I believe Kit Harington has like said yes, he's decided to, and I feel like that actor is really connected to the character, so that's great news. Wouldn't even want to see that without him. If he's returning, that could actually do it justice as a spin-off. It would make it like pretty good. But again, I don't blame Martin for wanting to work on something like that. And honestly, if we're gonna get that type of a spin-off, I would hope he's working on it. Otherwise, I don't think it'll be very good. So again, I have such conflicting feelings because I'm like, that does sound fun and exciting, but also like that'll take him away from some of the other things that I would really like for him to put out. I think it'll only be digestible if he's like pretty heavily involved. So yeah, those are my thoughts. This is just kind of a ramble. I'm sorry. It is not anything coherent at all. Although I will say, aside from those updates, I'm having like a good reading time right now. It's like the full swing of holiday reading. I've been reading this book, which I feel like I did a thing about my holiday TBR. I'll link that somewhere around here. It's not like a super long list because I and like have a lot of mom duties to do during the holidays, but I love like the David Rosenfeld, the Andy Carpenter series. I love these. I think these are such a fun kind of like, they're lighthearted, they're mysteries, and there's something about them too. I think it's like the defense attorney stuff. I don't know, I kind of like that little like legal sliver too, I guess. Pretty good so far, not a lot to report on. It's very classic Andy Carpenter. Someone who he's working with is accused of a crime. Of course they didn't commit it. Of course they insist that they are innocent, and he doesn't like to do the lawyering stuff anymore because at this point he has enough money that he inherited to like not have to do it, but he always steps in to kind of save the day with these types of cases. So it's really fun to see, and that's kind of what I'm reading right now, and I've been working as well. You will probably see like next week, I'm probably gonna post a vlog depicting all of my illustrating because one of my big 2023 goals was to finish a children's book. I wanted to write and illustrate the entire thing. So I've tried to document a little bit of that, and I'm gonna be posting some of that soon. It has been a ton of trial and error, and I had a newborn for a big chunk of the year, so it was hard to get through, but I'm kind of getting to the end now. Super excited to post some of that, to update on some of that, but I don't know, I just wanted to like chat about some of the winds of winter stuff and I guess some of my reading and writing progress. We'll see. At some point and in some capacity, we're gonna get something. So I hope that we can all kind of just like breathe deep that there's something out there. There's certainly a bunch of notes. It may end up being sort of like the Wheel of Time Robert Jordan thing, where it's like finished by someone who has the notes and can write in a similar style. Maybe ChatGPT 4 could finish the story for him. Throwing it out there. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my thoughts on this. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you later. Holiday videos coming.